Good morning. It is 11:50, Dallas, Texas. Thank you for listening. Since we are going through actually the struggles and trials and tribulation in this world. We are in America right now. We're in Texas. I just got a vision. It came in around 11:20 or 11:25, and it was like 11 o'clock. I was actually going to get me a lunch over there by the community serving actually in downtown Dallas. And I just have to share it because it's almost 12 o'clock. It's almost afternoon where everything, just go crazy. And you gotta know all that time. In the morning, you have to share something before afternoon comes, because when afternoon comes, the sun comes down. The thing is, all of that, you have to know all of that nature, and that's your fault. So, a vision came to me. It was like, listen, first, we gotta start focusing on the time that God gave us, because He gave us knowledge with the time. And us, we only focus on what? Getting money. We focus on something might be wrong if I don't get this. Something might be wrong if I don't get this. What if no, my life is now if I don't dress this? Sometimes we focus on other things than the time that God gave us every day, because every day is counted and is already blessed. So the time right now today, the time is on red, and we have to fight so hard to make sure we understand that time, that the clock is on red. Once you understand that time, you're gonna have to get it off the red to the other side. Boom, look, get it out. All of that is all the way down. So you gotta push that bench press. You push it up. You push that bench press up. Not yourself, but the whole squad, the whole family, the whole team, whatever. You gotta start feeling something that you haven't felt before, because that's how just future nature works. I don't care what is this, is there future money, future technology, but sometimes you gotta care about the future nature, because our world is in danger. What is our world? We mean our world what? People who fight for the good. And every time we fight for the good, guess what? The bad is always fight. Just want to show you that the good wins. But what? They're lying to you every time. But you gotta put your mind, when someone is lying, you gotta put your mind to that and know that they're lying, but I'm not believing it by actually believing. So I got a vision came to me. It's like, no matter how you lost, you can lose 99%, but you only have 1% win. Guess what? You dropped 99%. You have 1% winning. That's why America need to start focus on knowledge and what else than just stacking and money and wars of business and everything else that actually not bringing actually joy to the nature and the villages, people who actually looking for food, shelter, and the basic needs. Boom. So yeah, everything is in danger. That's the first word you gotta listen. So vision came to me is like, you've lost. It told me you've lost 99%. That's what it told me. It told me you've lost 99%. And I was like, what? Are you seriously? So what does that mean? I'm still gonna lose 1 more percent? It's like, now you gotta start knowing the 1% that you have in this world. That 1%, you gotta. That 1% that you get, you gotta run it up. That means anything belonging that 1%, we're running it up no matter what, because that 1%, that's the only thing. These all wrong things, they're gonna learn from that 1% over here. Everything is gonna learn from that 1%, and everybody's gonna start going that way. They're gonna start what? Pushing that bench press. You see that? They're gonna start pushing that bench press. Take it what? Take it to the at least the first goodness, Jesus. The first heavens. There's many heavens out there, nobody's willing, and they're gonna get there because why? We're focusing on other things that weigh us down. The more we focus on what weighs us down, that's the more wrong things happen in every corner of this world now today. So that vision came to me, is like, focus on your 1%. I'm like, focus on my 1%. What does that mean? And let everybody else know. Use your spirit in this world to always tell your friend and your family whatever you should tell them to build the tomorrow. So yeah, that's the time that we get, and then we usually forget to use that time a little wisely, so we can get wisdom, because wisdom comes to the people who use that time that they get to make sure somebody else sees it and they learn it. It don't matter about money or not. Sometimes, it comes to these days when, if you get money, who cares? If you don't get money, who cares? Because it's just the same world. You have this, you don't have this. That's exactly where everything is going at a second. Guess what? They get off that clock every time. Turn it to negative red right away. We don't need that life anymore. This is the moment where young guys, young men, young women, they gotta start speaking and start giving a vision, the words to the world that they need, instead of just working for a living, instead of live to work. Speech.